Hey Hoop Zone sports family, welcome back to another video. Today we're diving into the aftermath of the New York Jets season opening loss to the San Francisco 49 ERs and how Aaron Rodgers is stepping up as the team leader despite a tough start. Jets fans, stick around to the end and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates on your favorite teams. The New York Jets went into Monday night's game with high expectations. After all, they had Aaron Rodgers back in action after his Achilles injury last season, and the team had set their sights on a deep playoff run, maybe even the Super Bowl. But things didn't go according to plan. The Jets fell to the San Francisco 49 ERs 32-19, and it was clear that there were still some kinks to work out. Rodgers, despite being one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, showed a bit of rust in his first game back, and the Jets defense had trouble holding off the 49 ER's potent offense, giving up over 400 yards. Yet after the game, instead of hanging their heads, the Jets seemed to rally around their veteran QB. Aaron Rodgers didn't just go through the motions in the locker room. He spoke to his teammates with a level of confidence and leadership that seems to be resonating throughout the organization. According to Jets tight end Tyler Conklin, Rodgers addressed the team right after the loss, and his words struck a chord. Conklin told the New York Post he talked to us all after the game in the locker room. To be able to listen to him speak to us honestly and truthfully, it was a good feeling. We are okay. This statement from Conklin shows just how much Rodgers' leadership matters to the team. Rodgers, with 2 decades of experience and multiple MVP awards under his belt, knows how to handle adversity. He's been through countless tough losses, and this loss to the 49 ERs, while disappointing, is just another stepping stone in the bigger picture of the Jets' season. Rodgers didn't sugarcoat things. He acknowledged that there were areas to improve, but what was most important was the message he conveyed to his teammates. This is just the beginning. He urged them to trust the process, stay focused, and remain united. Wide receiver Allen Lazard, who has played with Rodgers for years, had an interesting take on his leadership style. Lazard described Rodgers' aura as almost grandfatherly, or shaman-like, when addressing the team. He said, "When he speaks, you seem to rely a little bit more on it. You feel the comfortability and trust in his words." Lazard's comments highlight something special about Rodgers that goes beyond his on-field talents. It's about his presence, his wisdom, and the trust he instills in his teammates. He's not just another quarterback. He's the kind of leader that can inspire confidence in everyone around him, even after a tough loss. Jets head coach Robert Saleh is also feeling more optimistic than he did a year ago when Rodgers was sidelined for the season. Saleh believes that with Rodgers at the helm, this team has a much better chance of turning things around. He's not the only one who feels that way. Tyler Conklin, when asked about the team's mindset, echoed the same sentiment. "We definitely feel better having Aaron leading this team. You'll always have a chance with him back there." This confidence isn't just wishful thinking, it's based on Rodgers' proven track record. Yes, he might have looked rusty in week 1, but let's not forget, this is a guy who has orchestrated some of the most incredible comebacks in NFL history. With Rodgers, you're never out of the game, and his presence alone gives the Jets a fighting chance, no matter the circumstances. As we look ahead to Week 2, the Jets will face the Tennessee Titans, a team that's currently rebuilding and is also coming off a loss. The Jets are currently favored to win, but they'll need to clean up their mistakes from the 49 ERS game if they want to avoid another disappointing outcome. The big question now is, will Rodgers be able to shake off the rust and lead the Jets to victory in Week 2? The team clearly believes in him, and they're going to need his leadership to guide them through what could be a critical early season game. With the Titans struggling, this could be the perfect opportunity for the Jets to bounce back and start building momentum. But if things don't go as planned, those positive vibes that we're hearing from Jets players this week could quickly evaporate. The Jets can't afford to look like a work in progress for too long, especially with the weight of Super Bowl expectations hovering over them. So what's the takeaway here for Jets fans? Despite the Week 1 loss, there's no need to hit the panic button just yet. Rodgers has been in the league long enough to know that the NFL season is a marathon, not a sprint. The leadership he's shown after the 49 ERS game is a testament to why the Jets brought him in, to be the guy who can keep the team grounded even when things don't go their way. The Jets are still a good team, and with Rodgers at the helm, they have every reason to believe they can turn things around. Whether or not they'll live up to their Super Bowl expectations remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, as long as Rodgers is leading this team, they're going to fight until the very end. Thanks for tuning in to Hoop Zone Sports News. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on all things NFL, make sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. We'll be back with more in-depth analysis, so don't miss out. See you in the next one. This script should fit well for your YouTube channel, offering an insightful take on the Jets' current situation while engaging your audience and encouraging them to like and subscribe.